But I think one of the things that really helped me to do it, especially that I came in London 1 year ago, I didn't know anyone, so I just started World Ventures in Romania. After we started building, and I started to build also with my friends, but also with Cold Market. Cold Market, for the ones that you don't know, are just people that you don't know yet, but you can become friends with them. And I started building online in some other countries, also UK, and I just took the decision 1 year ago.
So let me just stop you there, because this is obviously a very common question that people have. Okay, so when you say you started building Cold Market, what exactly did you do? You started building online, you came to London, you built and with Cold Market, how did you connect with people? How did you meet people here in the UK? And what was the process of like being able to show and sign them up? If you could just sort of delve a little bit deeper into that, yeah?
Yeah. First of all, what I would suggest for all the people that are into this code, and not only, is when you get started, is to start with your friends. Because the numbers never lie. So if you start showing this opportunity to your friends, you have many more chances to just register than people that you don't know. So I do encourage you, first of all, to start sharing with your friends, because after maybe you'll just have the chance to work with their friends, and their friends, and you'll not go into the Cold Market. Now, for me, it was different, the process, because I just knew that I wanted to go outside the country. This was one of my dreams, and I didn't have back 2 years and something ago the chance to do it. Just I went to 3 countries. So I started building online from Romania. I remember that I made, just to push myself in the first summer after I got started, because I couldn't speak like now English. I could understand, but because I didn't practice, I was not that good. So I just pushed myself to make 50 Skype calls with people that I didn't know, foreigners, and I didn't just send the video, I just made PowerPoint presentation. So I just started since the first year to see where I can expand it, because I knew that, okay, I built.
And how did you find the people? I mean, like, like, who were these people? Like, if there's random or strangers or whatever, what did you do to find them?
Okay, because I knew that I'm gonna build local, but I'm gonna think global. So I started to approach people on Facebook and LinkedIn, just to approach them on some groups, personal development groups and things like this, leadership groups, and just start some conversations with them. Okay, so this is how I got started. I've tried to so many countries. Of course, you have to put a lot of action when you work with people that you don't know. But I knew where I'm gonna go, and I saw that being it possible. So I said, no matter how much it will take, I'm gonna go there. So we started building. I registered someone online from London. It was a person that I didn't know. After he just started making some presentations. He was working online because he was working here in London in constructions. So he had a tough job. It was also a Romanian. And we started working online. And after some point, I was just thinking, okay, he had, I think, around 10 people here. And I just said, okay, I will come for 2 months. I'm going to build something here. And after, I will see what I will do. So I told you earlier this small story. I still get excited and emotional when I just realized I came with, the stroller, the luggage from World Ventures, the medium one, the blue, with just one stroller and a huge, huge, huge head and heart full of desires. So I didn't know only this guy. We came here, we started building. It was not easy in the beginning. I didn't know what to expect because it was just my first time when I went by myself. I just learned on the way. I did mistakes, I learned. We started to build. It took a while until we found the right people, but it was worth 1000%.
Fantastic. So let's say, for example, you connect with me. Let's say we didn't know each other, right? Mm-hmm. You connect with me on LinkedIn or Facebook, okay, through a group. What are you going to say to me? Like, how, what's that first message, and, how are you going to build a rapport with me?
Okay. of course, there are a lot of ways that you can connect with people from cold market. What I would suggest is to not send a huge message, and especially to persons that you are not friends with, as I got first of all approached. Okay, so I would send you a friend request. First of all, I'm not choosing all the people. I'm just looking on someone's profile before I will add him as a friend or her. I'm looking for people that, I can see that they are a bit or more open, that they post pictures from holidays, they post some quotes about personal development, or I don't know, something about positivity. I feel them like a bit more open. And I'm just telling them, hi, Shush, nice connecting with you here. I see that you are also living in London. How is the experience for you? I'm just starting a conversation. Of course, you have to start it with a lot of people because not all of them will respond to it. And after just talking normally, of course, I've been trying many ways of doing it. I mean, I've been trying the way when you connect now with persons, you don't approach them directly, and you approach them after 3 days or 1 week, or many others. What I realized for me, I mean, if for you it's working, what you are doing, continue doing it. For me, I realized that it's not working to connect with someone today and after a while to approach him, because I think that he feels a bit like being used. I mean, he realized that the main reason why I approached him or her was because of this. So I'm just very straight with the people. And I was like, since the beginning, I tried a few times otherwise, and after I just said, okay, I'm just going straight. I'm continuing to have the conversation. What are you doing? For how long you have been living here? And after I'm just telling what I'm doing, and what's the main reason why I came here, I'm just telling that, look, I'm just expanding a global business concept in travel and lifestyle industry. I'm just looking for some key people to partnership with. I don't know if it's for you or not. I cannot promise anything. But if you are open, I would like to meet up for a cup of tea to get to know each other and to see the opportunity. So do keep your income options open. That's it.
Perfect. And so that's exactly what I wanted. I know what you do because but I just wanted you to share that. The second question is so typically, how many people would you have to reach out to, to get one presentation?
Of
Averages.
Yeah, of course, you know that the perfect repetition is the mother of all skills. To not say only the repetition, because if you repeat something that is not working, then where you go? So in this moment, because I've been doing it for the last, I think, almost 2 years. So I've been practicing a lot. I'm just, for example, with Cold Market, in the beginning, we were working also with Romanians. Now we are just working with all the people, especially foreigners. So just to answer directly to your question, I'm approaching, let's say, 30 people.
A day.
But per day. Sometimes maybe more, depends how I have the meetings with my team, because after your team started to grow, your responsibilities, you have to split them. But when I was very, very focused on building personally, I did, I think, minimum 50 conversations per day. Now, what means conversation?
Yeah.
1 second, please. What means conversation, is very important, because I'm talking to my team the same. When you make conversation, doesn't mean, hi, I don't know, Shush, how are you? For how long you have been living here? No, conversation means since the moment that I'm texting you the first phrase until the end, when I'm asking you if you keep your business, your income options open. Either you say yes, no.
There's 50 people, basically.
Yeah.
That you're connecting.
Yeah, exactly. 50 people that you can just go where you want to go, okay?
That was every day, consistently, every day. Yeah, every
day. Of course, you have to go through a lot of people. As longer you're going to make it, you will become better.
Yeah.
So once you become better, you have more confidence even to send some voice messages, not only texting, or if they are asking you, can you tell me more details or things like this, just have the confidence and the posture to just tell them, okay, let's catch up for a short call, and I'll give you more details. Over the phone, you can control the situation.
Yeah.
So out of, in this moment, 30 conversations, let's say around 15, 20 people are just saying, okay, I'm interested to see what is it about. And 10 are coming to see the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's so here's the thing, guys. I mean, like, this is exactly what I wanted Andrea to share with you guys, because often people are like, oh, I want to build online, you know, and they think it's an easy option, right? I want to go to the cold market because they think it's an easy option. You know, the bottom line is that she consistently, like in the beginning, was reaching out to 50 people a day. So it's 50 people a day. Let's say even for 5 days a week, forget 7, right? That's 250 connections a week, 1,000 a month, right? So you still have to take massive action, massive consistent action. You still got to go through the numbers until you find the one. So you got to go through a huge amount of rejection. So this is really, really key. So that's obviously one of the reasons why we say, if you can network through your friends and the people that you know, your hot market and their hot market and their hot market, it's just that much easier. But if, you know, of course, I mean, there's a lot of people who have great success in the cold market. In my first company, you know, that's where I had to go. But you got to work big numbers. So that's the key. Okay. So next question, because we are coming up to 45 minutes. We try to keep it to 45 minutes. Next question is, how important was the events for you? Is obviously we've got the View coming up. So like, how important was not just you going to the events, but also your team going to the events for your success?
Of course, the first step is you to come to an event to see what is it about. I mean, I know that in the beginning, and probably out of those people that are here tonight with us, are people that they haven't been to one of World Ventures events. In the beginning, you are just asking yourself, okay, but what's it about? Why all the people just promote events? What's happening there? I mean, where is the magic? So in the beginning, you have to go by yourself, and after it's just coming the second step, the leadership step. My first event, it was exactly View. It was View Berlin when I got started, and honestly, I didn't want to go. I was not the most teachable person, let's say, about how to develop the business. So when my clients just came and said, look, I'm to the next event, are you coming with us? I just said, I don't know if I can come. I can see you. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. So I didn't want to go because I was just telling myself the reasons why not to go, especially because of the financial situation. Imagine if in Romania the average salary is 500. For me, for my mind, 2 years and something ago, when I heard to pay the salary that I'm making for an event, it just didn't make sense. So I think that the main reason why I went, it was because someone promoted to me, but didn't push me that much. And I just said, okay, so he cares for me to go, but in the same time, he's not spending 10 hours convincing me to go to that event. I mean, what's happening? So my upline just promoted to me. I said, I don't know, I will see. And he just asked me, okay, Andrea, how much money you are making? I said that amount. And he just split that amount, and he just showed me with how much money I'm just getting paid per hour. And that thing, it was very tough for me because I knew that I'm worth of more, and I just saw that my mom, she's still getting paid with anyway, not that much money. And I said, okay, I mean, this is my future if I'm not gonna do something to change it. So I just took the decision. I literally borrowed the money. The event, the plane, I was with the cheapest plane that I found. The hotel, we stood, I don't know, to a 3-star hotel. When I went there, I don't know, I just realized that, wow, I mean, this is it. When you have that moment in World Ventures, when you're like, wow, is this real? I mean, how is it possible to not have wanted to come before? So at that point, I just realized how big this thing is. And more than this, I realized, seeing so many stories of different people with different backgrounds, that I can do it. Because look, guys, here is the thing. When we get started into world ventures, maybe we start for travel or maybe we start for some money. But you don't get the big picture until you come to an event, until you come and put yourself there and feel it. And many people are just saying, okay, but can't you just explain it to me? And I'm just gonna say, no, it's like I would explain to you the feeling when you are in love. Can you explain it to someone? Of course, no, you have to feel it. But when you feel it, you start taking big decisions, right? So here is the same with the business. So I went to that event, I realized how big this company is going and that it's for real. And I saw so many people that inspire me so much, from the big leaders to the normal people that just started to achieve step by step into the World Ventures career. And just realized that if I want to do it, I wanted to bring all my friends and all our team to see what I saw and mostly to feel what I felt, because you cannot transmit it.
Yeah. Wow. Andrea, thank you. I want to give you a big hug. Okay.